All right, testing to see if this thing is on. All right, cool. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another race in the 2024 Metroid Fusion 100% tournament. I am Flash Frost. I am both a member of this tournament and also a commentator as well. You'll be hearing from me throughout the duration of this race. If you were following earlier on Speedgaming 6, we had our first race of the day, where it was Metal Glen Solid against Hercules Bench Press. Hercules Bench Press taking in the W. And this is our next race. This is race number 2 out of 4. All right. Well, there will be another race at around 8:30 and another race at 10:30, all in Eastern time. So, there will be plenty of opportunity for those new to watching these races. If you want to get even more than just this one, you will have plenty of opportunity to do so. So get ready. It will be quite the show, and we are hoping to get this race started soon. As you can see, the crop is pretty much already setting on up here. You got the splits ready and everything. So once the racers are pretty much beginning on their end on race time, we will start here. The two runners that we have today are Baria and Naii the Bath. Goes by Fabian771 on Twitch. Make sure you follow both of them. You could go !R for those Twitch channels, !C for mine. Baria has a personal best of 141.09 on SRC. Naii the Bath has a personal best of 152.50. Both of these runners are in Group C of the bracket. And the way this tournament will be played, it's group play, and the top 2 runners of each group will advance to the quarterfinals. At that point, it is single elimination, not double elimination like we had on our Any Percent tournament last year. So 100% is definitely a longer category, and throughout this run, I will be going over some of the techniques that the runners will use. I'll kind of keep track of some higher impact RNG that could affect the runners. And yeah, looking forward to getting this started. So, as we set on up here, bear with me while I check to see the race time room with the runners. One of them is ready. Once the other one is ready, we should be good to go. I highly recommend, if you are a fan of Metroid Fusion, to watch both of them, and also the other racers that are here. They are great runners, great people. The Fusion community is an awesome place. Lots of friendly faces and a lot of helpful faces too. People who are willing to discuss, talk, play, sometimes randomize. We do have a fun randomizer as well. So yeah, that is pretty much that. And as you can see, the runners are getting ready. At least one of them is on the Samus data screen. This is where we will begin. The run is timed through RTA, real-time attack. There will be a 15-second countdown through race time. That's why you see -15 at the top of both Baria and Nai's screen. Thank you, by the way, for cropping that. Really appreciate it. Once we get those runners ready to go, they will shoot off, all right? So thank you again to Speedgaming for helping out. You guys rock. Thank you to Ronald Rage and Baria, two admins of the Fusion server who have helped to get this race on and away. Good luck and high five to both Naii and Baria. This will be a fun time, no doubt. Remember to reset your runs, and we will begin quite soon. All right, the countdown is beginning, and our race is likely going to have a little bit of a delay on our end. If you want to watch their streams, of course, too, be sure to do that. We will begin momentarily. All right, so as we are going through here, you will hear the audio of usually whoever's in first place. If there's a lead change, you will hear that audio change over. Both runners have reset their screens, and they are getting ready to go. Thanks, Smilefires, for that link there. Be sure to follow both Baryasu and Fabian771, a.k.a. Naii the Bath. The countdown, let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and the run is off. This is run number 2, again, or race number 2 of today. We have 4 of these. It's going to be quite great. So, first segment is the main deck segment. It involves 2 distinct parts, going to the Quarantine Bay to kill a single Hornode, and then going to get missiles. This should all be done in under 3 minutes, so we'll see how the runners perform here. First room, not too bad, just a simple haul. Then it's the climb room. Baria with some shot cancels, great wall jumps, gets into the next hallway at around 29 seconds. Naii the Bath, great wall jumps as well, a little slower, but a beautiful climb nonetheless. Gets into the hallway. That's pretty much the toughest room in the first split here. It's that climb. It's also probably the most reset room in Metroid Fusion because it's so close to the beginning. And if you don't like your climb, you could just press all the reset buttons and go here. But remember, this is a tournament. We will not be seeing resets here. If you do, well, you kind of lose, all right? All right, Baria first into the quarantine bay, clears it out nicely, gets out at around 103. Naii the Bath, gotta get one more shot. There you go. Gets out of the room. They will now be moving back to the navigation room where they will talk to Adam, and Adam will proceed to tell them how weak Samus is. It's pretty much a lore dump here, talking about how the X-Parasites in this game are pretty much the big bad. They followed the specimens of Samus's infected power suit and are slowly but surely starting to creep through the space station here. Pretty much, Adam is telling Samus that she has a 10% battle chance because she is so weak. So, he's telling her to just pretty much move on. All right, so Baria gets a nice wall jump here into the Hornode room. You could just skip through this as it spawns, by the way. See? Easy. Next up is Naii the Bass climb. Good wall jumps there. Remembers the door fix. These runners know their stuff. Baria gets into the navigation room at 154, clocks in at 158. Good time there. 2-4x pace on the missile. Naii the Bath hits a zombie researcher, but that's okay. Moves on through. Clocks in with the navigation room. The next meeting with the navigation room essentially is Adam saying, hey, get missiles. Your chance of survival doubles. And it pretty much does, because the missiles are really going to help Samus's firepower here as we move on to the first boss. This game is definitely very lore-heavy. You see a lot of dialogues from Samus and from her computer buddy, Adam. Overall, you'll see these a few times. Quite heavy in the beginning of the game. Samus's dialogues kind of go to a minimum as she advances through her adventure here. Nice climb from Baria. Good shot cancels. Looking to get a 2-4x on his missile here. Let's see how it looks. And it is. We split at the beginning of the melody. 2, 4, 8 missiles. Not bad, Baria. Not bad. Naii the Bath is moving in, getting his missiles at 2-5. I think that's a 7. Good job, Naii. Both under 3 minutes. Now they'll move to the next split, which is Arachnus, who is holding the Morph Ball. That's where Arachnus is. It's that target there. Remember, the runners have to get 100% of the items, so they will be going out of their way to get a few items along the main route. If you're familiar with any percent, it's as little items as possible. It's pretty much low percent. That's what any percent is for the Fusion category, considering it's such a linear game. And early on, they're not going to get that much more items. It doesn't really change the route dramatically until Sector 2. You'll see them grab one extra energy tank here at the Arachnus split. Otherwise, it's pretty similar to any percent. So Baria gets his second missile. Naii is on his heels. Let's see how Baria handles the I doors here. I'm going to keep track. I'm going to have a B for Baria and an N for Naii. Baria misses the double, gets one beam. Let's see how he goes here. All right. Ooh, misses his second double. That's got to hurt. 2 beams for Baria. Naii has now caught on up. Baria gets his. Naii gets a beam. Is Naii going to attempt the doubles? 2 beams for Naii. Baria also had 2 or 3 beams, I think. All right. Naii with better RNG overall. I believe it was 3 for Baria. Correct me if I'm wrong. Either way, Baria gets his energy tank. Naii gets his first. Baria gets his second. Naii will now shoot a missile up to get this block. He wasted a missile. That's going to probably hurt for the Arachnus fight. We'll see how it goes. All right, Baria, first to fight Arachnus. Oh, gets a roll. Obviously very annoying. That's 1 roll for Arachnus. And the missile tanks as well. Good fight for Baria. Almost sweet spots the fight. Now, Nai's in a bit of trouble here. He does have a missile. Does he get the drops? He does get a green drop. That's crucial. Nice double, Naii. All right. He's catching up to Baria a little bit. Baria had a roll. I believe it's 2-3. Advantage Baria, or disadvantage in terms of the Idor beams here. Some little facts about these racers. Again, Baria has already had his first race in Group C. That was yesterday against Thunder 99D in the massive 4-way race that we had with Thunder. Who was it? It was Hercules and Destructor. A very thrilling race with 2 personal bests. Baria did, though, lose against Thunder 99D. So what he needs to do is win. He has to win this race if he wants a fighting chance to get out of group play here. Believe it or not, he has another race later tonight against Big Ohm. If he can pull out 2 wins here, he will guarantee a slot in the quarterfinals, and it'll also be a big momentum shift considering his result against Thunder 99D, who right now is first place in the group. This is why we watch the games here, to see fun potential momentum shifts like this. Very excited to see, can Baria do it? Can Naii pull off the upset? This is what we have to find out. That's why we play the games. Baria with a sub-6 elevator. Good play for him. We're now going to see the extremely terrifying, nightmare fuel-inducing close-up of the SAX, who just looks creepier on Game Boy Advance than she does on Metroid Dread. She just does. She looks creepy. You know, for the longest time, I thought her mouth was her nose. Or her nose was her mouth. There you go. Nightmare fuel. I was 10 when I played this game, okay? That's scary. Not a pleasant thing to look at as a child. And then you start to learn that this thing is haunting the station, following you? No. I went to play an adventure game, not a horror game. I didn't vibe with Resident Evil until I was adult. Anyway, move back onto the race. The first sector they're going to is Sector 1. And the main objective of this sector is to clear 5 atmospheric stabilizers that have been infected with Garons, which are enemies that require 3 missiles to kill. They have 30 HP, and missiles do 10 damage. So 3 missiles will kill each green Garon. They have to kill 3 of them before the next boss, and then kill 2 afterward. We'll get to that, of course, as we move on. Excuse me, they don't have 30 HP. They have 25, I think. Because if they had 30, then a charge beam with a flare wouldn't kill them. Baria in the Amoeba room takes some damage, but that's literally okay because he will get an energy tank following the stabilizer. All right, solid movement by Baria in the stabilizer room. Gets the easy pattern, 3 missiles, and bang. It is that simple. He will now move on. Thanks for the correction there, Cry. It is 25 HP. Naii the Bath is on his tail. All right, let's see how Naii carries this. Baria with a great tornado room gets the energy tank. That is the only item we'll be getting here. Great movement by Naii. Look at that. Great job by both of these runners here. They both have great missile counts, and Baria took no damage in Hornode Room, which is key, because something about Sector 1 that you have to know is that missile count is big, and if you have full health, you're guaranteed to get missile drops when you kill enemies. See how Baria handles Pirate Fall. He did get hit by 1 pirate, but 13 missiles, respectable number as he kills the Sizer, and gets the green drop. That is huge. Good RNG for Baria there. Fights the John, gets a yellow X. He's close to full health, so I think he's in good shape. Gets the quick kill. Naii opting to use the Morph Ball to avoid damage, but he's falling on platforms. That's going to slow down his momentum a bit, give Baria a bit of a lead. Baria pushes past. Oh, I thought he got a 3 shot there. He didn't. He got 2. Bang. All right. Baria recovers. He has near full health and 7 missiles. He should do fine in Pirate Climb. Shoots a missile up, guarantees the drop, gets 3. Oh, look at those drops because he has full health. So he is now in perfect shape. Great climb by Baria. Gets into the gate room at around 9 minutes. Naii the Bath is just finishing his 3rd stabilizer. Next up now is the boss, all right? So we go through this little lake room with a few sizers, get a green X, and now we challenge the next eye door. Baria is at a count of 3, Nai's at 2. Nai's a few rooms behind. We'll get to him in a moment. All right, Baria, a beam. We hate this door so much. Nice double by Baria. He connects, and yes. So I think that's 5 total for Baria. It might be 4. I can't count. We'll be sure to double check at the end of the VOD. We actually won't, but, you know, hopefully I'm right. I think he connected the double there. He definitely connected that one, so he missed the first one. Respectable 943 for Baria, and Naii is now at the eye door. Gets a beam. Oh, and almost falls off. Gets a 2nd beam. A 3rd beam. We do not like this eye door. Looks like Naii is not going to do double, so he's going to have to deal with more RNG. That is 5 beams for Naii right now. 6! Oh, brutal. All right, let's hope he gets no more. 7 beams. Goodness gracious. 8. I am not happy about this. All right. That was 8. So Naii already with 10 beams at this point. Baria had a grand total of 5. All right. Baria cleared out the last stabilizer, by the way, or second to last stabilizer. He's got one more. He will be pushing toward it. Naii going for a simple strat. It's a little hard to connect with these doubles, but you can guarantee that this X is always going to be in a good spot. I like the strat, Naii. Good job. He gets his charge beam. Baria clears out his stabilizer. So as Naii moves out, he's going to go into the 4th stabilizer room. Baria will now be exiting Sector 1. Both of these runners have knowledge with Metroid games. Baria a lot with Fujsion. Naii as well. Baria is 141.09. So if you're looking at SRC's leaderboard, speedrun.com, I urge you to check it out. If you're curious about these rankings, Baria is 13th place with a 141.09. Very close to a top 10. He's got to get about 1 minute and 10 seconds to get to that spot. Very tight leaderboard for 100%. The leaderboard is getting better in terms of more competition. 100% is definitely the smaller, less popular category. 90% is by far the more popular category for Fujsion due to its overall length and ease. And as you can see, Naii has now cleared the 5th stabilizer, and Naii will be exiting. As we move on, Baria is now getting a second monologue from Samus, this time talking more about Adam. You might be wondering, well, we're playing this game in Japanese, so what's happening here? Well, Japanese is faster because the text moves along. Of course, with more characters, with the English language, it takes a longer time, so it's faster RTA-wise to play Japanese. So a lot of the runners will be playing with a Japanese version of the game. Next up is Sector 2. Don't worry, it doesn't always go in order. We will start to skip sectors after Sector 2. But Sector 2 is the first big difficulty spike here, because enemies in this sector will do a lot of damage. And any percent, it's more felt. In 100%, it can be felt. The thing is, you do get more energy tanks in this sector. You have a lot more missiles, so it's usually not as painful. Adam is essentially briefing Samus on how to navigate through the sector. It appears small, but Sector 2 is quite large. It's just a lot of the rooms are hidden from the map. What Samus will need to do here is to grab a lock or open the locks to the security, which is level 1 in Sector 2. That'll allow the data room to open up and she can get bombs. That's the next target for Samus here. Naii the Bath is about to enter Sector 2 now, so we'll focus on Baria's gameplay here. Let's see. Gets a nice... Oh, almost connects with the R shot. Hits the Zoro. They pack a punch. They do 45 damage per hit. So you really want to be careful here. Nice double connected on the second Zoro. Baria moves into the room before security. Let's see how this climb goes. Gets a good pattern for the Zoro moving down. Oh, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. He will now open the blue doors that are hidden throughout the space station. These are mainly to block Sectors 3 and 4, also a few key rooms in Sector 2, which will now allow him to navigate deeper into this tropical wasteland. I call it wasteland because this is not a fun sector to be in. I do think this is not an unpopular take. This run, by the way, of course, it's 100%. It has two distinct parts. Right now, what we're going through is the basic run of the story. You collect certain items on the way when they're ideally fast to do so. Sector 2 is really going to show that here. As soon as Baria gets his bombs, he's going to start to go through some rooms that are off the beaten path just to get some missiles, because it is faster to do so now than it is later on. He did get the nice jump, by the way. You know Baria loves getting those jumps. We'll see how he goes for the good jump later on. Naii gets the doubles on the Zoros. Good job, Naii. He's now going to be moving into the security room. Baria going for his first missiles that are out of the way. This is the first one. The bombs, by the way, in Metroid Fusion are slower than they are in ZM and SM, so it is a bit of a painstaking wait. You just have to wait for the bombs to detonate. They're very slow. Nice fall drop by Baria. Two Rios and a Zoro oppose him before this door. Gets hit by the Zoro, but again, he's got 294 health. He'll be just fine. Our next missile is right here. Baria's going to shoot after a wall jump. Open up this pillar, kill a Rio, and then do another jump. It's a little tight, but perfect. Gets that missile. He'll be on his way through the maze. After this basic run through the story is done, it'll take about an hour and 15 minutes into the run, the cleanup section will begin. This is the best part of the run, where Adam no longer will interrupt Samus. He'll essentially say, all right, Samus, go. And Samus will be like, no, I'm going to get all the items first. And that's exactly what she'll do after she kills Ridley. Hello, Dasser. Hopefully you're having a great time. Hello to everyone else who is on the stream chat, friend or stranger. My name is Flash Frost, and I'm big with this game. I love it. Love talking about it. Love playing it. And if you have any questions for me or for chat, feel free to ask away. This community loves answering questions. Let's see if Baria can get this double bomb. Let's go. Gets the missile. Does he have enough time before the bomb drop? Bomb block respawns. Almost had it. It's tough. It's a hard tech. But you know what? I respect Baria for trying. Moving on now to the Puyo room. Naii the Bath now going for that Rio missile that Baria was just at. Kills the Rio. Does he get the jump? Perfect. Baria taking a bit of damage. I know he's not happy with it. You do have to be a little careful. 3 or 4 shots will kill you. He did take another hit there. See how he goes into the next room. He's going to door fix into an arch. Oh, look at that. Perfect morph shot into the Skiga. And now he will get an energy tank where he will get all of that health back before fighting Zazabi, one of the most hated bosses in Metroid Fusion. Naii the Bath is going, breaking some bomb blocks. He will now follow suit, entering the blue Zora room that Baria was in about a minute ago. Baria gets a beam. Now that he has the charge beam, it does 26 damage, which means it'll kill the Ghidoras on one shot if he's right up on their face, which is exactly what he did. Let's see how many jumps Zazabi gives him. What? Oh, that doesn't even count as a jump. We only count jumps if Zazabi doesn't open its maw. In that instance, it didn't do so. All right, 1 jump, 2 jumps, 3 jumps, and opens. All right, perfect. Naii with a great wall jump to dodge 2 of the Puyos, by the way. Great movement there, Naii. Good job. Now about to... Oh, he does the second one. Nice flex. I believe that was 5 jumps for Baria, by the way. Or 6, one or the other. Good RNG and a short crawl for Zazabi means a great fight overall. Oh, he misses a double, though. That's going to come back and hurt. Take a few seconds off. Misses that double, but that's okay. He needs to hit this one. Oh, no doubles whatsoever. It's all good, though. Baria with a time of 17:25. Definitely lost some time due to the missing of doubles. He and Naii will high five here. Naii gets another beam. Gets another beam. Oh, well, they just high fived. Hi, Baria. Hi, Naii. Off they go. Naii at 12 beams, Baria at 6. RNG has not been so friendly to Naii right now. Baria is now going to go for the SAX skip. Naii is going to go for the Zazabi fight. 2 very interesting things going on here. Bang! 0 jumps for Naii so far. Let's see how Baria does this. Oh, he is going for the any percent skip. You flexing on him, Baria. He literally won't do the 100% skip because he says, and I quote, the any percent skip is free. I literally didn't keep track of Nai's jumps there on the second phase because I was so impressed by Baria, but I believe that was at least, what, 1? Definitely got 5 jumps here on the third phase. How many jumps did Zazabi have on the second phase? Does anyone in chat know? Either way, beautiful, beautiful skip by Baria. I'm proud of him. The 80% skip is definitely harder. Great time by Naii. As he moves on, he will now do the SAX skip while Baria moves to Sector 4, where he will now fight Ceres. Another one of the most hated bosses in the game, by the way, chat. If you are unfamiliar with Ceres, Ceres is the cool snake with the awesome music, but the horrible, horrible reputation of just being hated by almost every single Metroid Fusion runner in existence. If you disagree, let chat know. We want to see from you. We want to hear from you, actually. Naii the Bath is about to go into the SAX room. Let's see how Naii handles this room. All right, so Nai's just going to elect to let the SAX pass. Definitely safe. Obviously, this is the slowest of the routes, but guess what? Keeps the run alive. At this point, once the SAX shoots the door, Naii can freely run. The SAX will not turn back. SAX is gone. SAX just quickly disappeared. It instant transmissioned out of Sector 2. Who knew that the SAX had Goku's powers? Now it sounds a little more terrifying, doesn't it? That's absolutely true. Baria is now in Sector 4. Another big sector here. Unlike Sector 2, a lot of Sector 4 is just showing up automatically. This will be a sector that you clear a lot of it now. You clear Sector 4 in essentially 2 visits due to the way the run goes. Up, Baria got confused. Sector 4 is a flip-flop sector. It goes from right to left, and Baria tried to go to the right. I don't blame him. It's happened to me. It's happened to the best of us. I will roast him for that later on, though, even though he is a better runner than me. All right, Baria gets into the next room. He's going to pseudo screw that Sizer. Gets a bomb drop. Let's see how he handles this. Pseudo and, ooh, okay, so we are shot and then pseudoed into another room. Lots of Sizers here. Nice missile. He's gonna jump right over that Skullterra, and hopefully he door fixes into the pond. He does. Great movement overall. If he's fast, he can dodge this Skullterra. He does. He's going out of his way here because, believe it or not, there's an energy tank, and it's so far out of the way. One of the worst items to get at 100% fusion. Remember the door fix there? Baria, of course, does. Nails it, 5 energy tanks. He's right next to Ceres, but he has to go all the way around to actually fight the darn boss. In the meanwhile, Naii is just entering Sector 4. Naii now entering the navigation room. Hopefully he doesn't get confused by the directions like our dear friend Baria did. All right, nice. Good job. Will he kill the Skullterra? He does. Bang. Bang! Oh, shoots a missile down, but you know what? Smooth movement overall. Loyal Imperial says Ceres is best boss. See, I told you, some people disagree with me, and that's okay. Do I disagree with Loyal? I 100% do. That's okay. We love each other here in the Metroid Fusion community. All right, Baria now gets the ouch missile. Only takes 1 hit from the ouches. They're called ouches because, well, they hurt. Can you imagine an ouch in real life, chat? I don't know if I could. That is a terrifying thing to imagine. Moving on now, Baria is going to go into Gymnast Room, what I regard as the second worst room in the game. Funny enough, the worst room in the game is also in Sector 4. Wow, smooth movement over those crumble blocks, Baria. Good job. Gets out of the overall Gymnast Room. Naii is now entering the same path where that energy tank is. Lore-wise, this is Ceres's exoskeleton. Ceres's real body has now been taken over by an ex-parasite, and now Baria must fight it, or in this case, Samus. Good climb by Baria. Really hard to get that without ledge climbing. He gets 0 beams. Let's go. Shot cancels here. The Ceres fight is about to begin. They essentially high-fived for a brief moment. Bang! Gets 1 shot. A perfect shot against Ceres here. Let's see how Ceres performs. Up gets a troll pattern. We don't want to see that. All right, Baria should be able to connect, and he does at the nick of time. Good job, Baria. Let's see how his doubles go. Misses 1 double. Connects there. Great doubles. Can he get the next set of doubles? He misses, so he only gets 1 double. Naii the Bath, in the meantime, is about to enter the ouch missile room. Baria gets a 23-0x Ceres. Naii gets hit by an ouch. Baria is about to go for the low height spark. A little hard to do. I believe he goes for the mashing one. Yes, he does. Bam. Kills all the ouches. You want to do this because it's faster than just running through and missiling all the ouches. Remember, you want to save time in a speed run such as this. Breaks the chain blocks. There's a missile hidden right here. He will shoot that. Morph. Easy grab. 2 missile blocks. Hopefully he doesn't get hit by an ouch on the way down. It's really hard to avoid them, though. And then he gets the second missile. Naii, in the meantime, is about to fight Ceres, goes through the hidden door in the recharge, or excuse me, save room. Baria will now clear out Sector 4 with a few more items to grab, and he'll also lower the water level, turning this Sprite into, well, just water. People call it Sprite for some reason. Is it because it looks carbonated? I guess. I don't know. Metroid people are weird. 1 beam for Naii, who just can't seem to shake the bad RNG early on. All right, 2 beams for Naii. That is, oh boy, 14-6 right now. Hopefully he gets some blessed RNG for the second half of this run. He will need it. All right, let's see. Bang! Good shot on Ceres. Baria falls into the pump control room, gets the missile. Let's see how Ceres goes for Naii here. Looks like that's an easy pattern. Oh, but he hits it too late, so he has to go through a 3rd round. I appreciate the love there, Loyal. Plenty of opportunities to commentate down the line. All right, let's see. All right, Ceres is killed in, I believe, 4 rounds. Or was it 3? Either way, Naii hits the doubles here. Oh, Naii goes for a downward double. I appreciate the attempt at some swag there. Really impressive. Having a little bit of trouble there. Baria gets the last missile on the way out of Sector 4. He's going to kill this Sizer. It's going to respawn into a gold Sizer, kills it instantly, and then leaves. Naii now has speed boost. All right, so overall, it looks like Baria has got a sizable lead. Not too much of a surprise. Baria is a good deal higher on the ladder here. But again, we still run these races because you just never know. So we're going to continue, of course, to commentate and wish the best of both of these runners. And you know what? If they both PB, I'm happy. I want to see more of that, especially after Thunder 99 and Destructor, both top runners in this category, got PBs. It's nice to see. It's nice to see. Our top 4 seeds in this category, by the way, are Monkey SMB, Destructor, Thunder, and Mike Food. All great runners in this category, and you're going to see more of them down the line. Naii not opting to pseudo screw those Sizers, going for some missiles. Now pushing toward the pump control. Baria will now be pushing towards Sector 3. So the order is 1, 2, 4, 3, and then 6, and then 5. Goes out of order. It's very strange. Also, some more lore on this race while we look at the navigation room. This is the second race for Baria in this group. Remember, Baria raced Thunder yesterday. This is the first race for Naii. Baria will race Big Ohm tonight at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Naii will race Thunder at 6 p.m. Eastern Time tomorrow. So you will be seeing more of these racers into the run, or into the, I guess, tournament through the weekend. Oh, I'm excited for Darkspy. He's got 2 back-to-back commentating. Darkspy, if you're watching in the chat, good luck, dude. You're going to need it. You know who doesn't need luck? Baria. Look at this. Great movement overall. Let's see how he goes. And Naii with the spark through the water. No walk of shame for Naii. Love to see it. Pushes on through. Let's see Baria grab this missile and go for the wall jump strat, which is something I don't even do. Bang. It's a little tight. Bang, bang. Easy. I gotta practice this strat instead of just waiting 3 seconds like an idiot. Anyway, Baria goes, spring balls, and is now through the green doors. All right, now he has opened up the green door, which is pretty important for Sector 3 and also the main deck. That's what the green doors open. Regionally, most of these doors are locking specific areas to check. Early jump for Baria. Earlier, Hercules missed that jump, but it didn't matter. Hercules still recovered nicely. Baria gets it in his first shot. He's going to dodge this Fune, or Fune, or Fune. I don't know what it's called. We just call it stretchy because it kind of just stretches out of the wall. It's kind of interesting how it happens. Oh, Baria struggling with the ladder here. Oh, boy. The ladders are Baria's worst enemy today. Naii is now leaving Sector 4. Naii will be joining Sector 3 shortly. Everyone say hi to Bob, the unskippable missile expansion in Sector 3. Bye, Bob. Don't worry, you'll get another chance with Naii the Bath in short order. All right, Baria goes for the good jump. Oh, Baria goes for the good jump because it's just better. It's better, all right? Baria, good job there. Clocks in with a super missile time of 28:37. All right. Naii the Bath is loading up the Sector 3 map now. He'll do exactly what Baria did, open the green doors after getting a missile and then get super missiles. Baria messed up the spark there. He opened the door a tad bit too late, so that messes up his momentum a tad bit. Don't worry, Baria. All you got to do is still open that fight, which he did. Believe it or not, you don't have to trigger the animation of the ground shaking and the rocks falling out of the ceiling. You just have to reach a certain visual cue in that room, and box will be triggered. So for those runners who are thinking, wait, Baria didn't trigger that loud noise. Baria doesn't need to. You'll see in just a moment. Naii is now entering the room, gets that high jump missile. Baria is about to fight box. Doesn't look like a box. But let's see. Baria's going to opt for the ladder strategy. He's really good at this. Look at that. Only tanked 2 missiles there. Should kill right now. Ooh, missed 1 extra missile. This fight is near done. There you go. Oh, wow. It was 2 missiles he needed. And you know what? We both miscounted there. Naii just got the green door, so he will be following suit. Sure, Baria would have wanted a better box fight, but right now he's got a decent lead. So as long as you maintain that, Baria, you are in great shape. Naii is now going to enter the room with the stretchies. Why are the evolved form of the stretchies an easier name to pronounce? Namihes, that's what they're called. You know, taking this volunteer job to, you know, commentate some of the races, I love talking, so it's just fun to do. But also, I'm learning a lot of these enemy names, and I gotta tell you, some of these enemy names are weird. Do you know the puffs, the little puffers in Sector 6 are called bulls? You know, like male cows, they're called bulls. What? Very strange. Listen, I don't make the rules, but Metroid Fusion's got weird names for some of these enemies. Baria is now exiting 3. Naii just got Bob. Bye, Bob. We won't see you again. Bulls cause bullies, says Cry. You know what? That makes way too much sense. Naii taking a lot of damage here. See how Naii handles the box fight. You really don't want to take too much damage if you're going to go for the quick kill strat, but I don't know what strat Nai's going for. We will see. Naii with a 31 on the dot, or 3101 super missile. Baria now talking to what I believe is a representative of the Federation. Pretty much, this is the telltale sign that Adam may not be fully on Samus's side. Pretty much, the Federation starts to kind of develop plans to capture the SAX, which, if you have common sense, you all know in chat that that's a stupid idea. And that will come to fruition later on during this run. But for now, we focus on gameplay. Baria entering Sector 6. Naii killing the purple Garon, getting this missile that he needs to get. It is ideal to get it now. This is not an item you want to forget on 100%. Trust me, guys. It's happened to me. It is a rough, rough experience. Naii now about to fight the box. Let's see how Naii does this. 56 missiles, plenty of opportunity. Baria learning that blue X are scary. All right, Naii going for the ladder strat as well. All right, gets 2 missiles down, misses 1, needs 8 more to connect. Naii struggling with this fight a little bit, gets 3. Up, hits the bomb, but don't worry. Oh, let's see how this fight goes. Baria moving through Sector 6 with ease. He bombed a block on the side. You may have noticed that. That will come in handy later down this run. The blue X are actually X parasites infected by the cold from the ice sector, Sector 5. So they're chasing after Samus because these little creatures are actually smart. They want Samus dead. So they want to hurt Samus because Samus has Metroid DNA. Therefore, she can't handle temperatures below 60 degrees. That means she's a Floridian. All jokes aside, that is how people in Florida act. I can make that joke. I'm from Florida. Baria now entering the second SAX room of the game. This one is the Sector 6 skip. Want to see how Baria will handle this. Naii will now be exiting Sector 3 and following suit. Now, there are a few ways to handle this skip. The safe way is to essentially shoot at the SAX. She doesn't like getting shot at. So she'll turn around at Baria, and Baria will just simply wait for her to jump and then push. Watch and learn. Jumps. Look at that. The SAX, as terrifying of a creature as it is kind of a dummy. Now Baria can quickly clear this room. Naii is now out of Sector 3, and Baria has avoided the SAX yet again. Claps for Baria. Let's go. This room is called... I forgot for a second. Wine Cellar. Yeah, Wine Cellar. Baria gets a missile here, avoids some of the Zozoros. Well, he's taken a lot of hits from the Zozoros. Took 3 hits overall. Entering a room with the menus. Let's see if he R-shots this perfectly. Beautiful shot, Baria. Great job. And 0 beams on Varia Core. Do you know Baria and Varia are essentially the same thing? Baria really likes Metroid games, by the way. Alright, let's see how Baria handles the Mega Core. You want to be as close as possible to this fight because remember, flare damage is great, so you want to take damage. And, well, Baria did that fight perfectly, getting 4 shots. Let's see if he hits all the doubles. Misses a double. Does he connect with that double? I'm not sure. Okay, he does. Having a bit better luck with the doubles here. That's been probably his weakest point of the run so far, is just cores and the doubles, as well as hitting some enemies he wouldn't normalize hit. And jumping in the water. Well, maybe he needed to cool off. I get it. Sometimes you just gotta cool off in the pool. Not my pool of choice, though. All right, Baria now climbing up Blue Tower. Great storytelling in that room, by the way. Many people will mention this, and I'll mention it for you. The Blue X still thinks Samus is weak to, well, Varia. Or to ice. So Samus just absorbs them. And then the final X at the top of that room will literally fly away because it's like, oh no, Samus is now strong enough to absorb us. Watch, they now fly away. They're like, no, please don't hit us. That's not what they sound like, but you get the picture. Let's see how Bari handles this room. Great wall jump, dodging the bull. Remember, those puffers are called bulls. Makes no sense. All right, Bari's going to spring ball, grab this ladder, jump over the ouch. Great movement. A good escape out of Sector 6. He learned this room from Monkey SMB. Almost did it perfectly there. Just missed the jump. Oh, and he got both bulls in a good pattern. That's nice. Nice door fix by Baria. Look at Naii, by the way, watching patiently. Nai's going to also attempt to... Let's see how Naii handles the SAX here. Naii will just jump, shoot, and again, SAX jumps, and that's all you really have to do. If you miss the jump, the SAX will hurt you for a lot of damage. But even runners who are lower on this leaderboard know how to do this skip. It's one of the easier ones in the game. Good job, Naii. Nai's now going to go for Wine Cellar like Baria did. Bomb. Let go. Shoot the Zoro. That's a shot block. Good job, Naii. That is how you do that room. Great job. Avoids the Zoros. Great movement overall. Naii will now fight the Mega Core. Baria is talking to Adam again. This time I think it's about a book that Adam bought, and Adam just wanted to share it. No, it's not. Adam wants to talk Samus's ear off about ice missiles, while Naii continues to get beams. This is some of the worst luck I've seen. I believe that was four beams for Naii. Correct me if I'm wrong. Goodness gracious. Chat, do you want to know the totals of the beams so far for these two runners? It's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. All right, I'll tell you after Naii does the one shot. Let's see. Does he get the 4 shot here? 2. All right. Up. 3. 4. Great job, Naii. Gets 1 missile. Will he do the double? Let's see. Needs a little more vertical height there. Tries for the patented Nacho CPA standing vertical doubles. Doesn't get it there. No doubles yet. See if he can connect. That one may have been a double. It's a little hard to see. Yep, one of those was definitely a double. Good job, Naii, clocking it at 37-31. All right, here are the beam counts. Baria has a total of 6. Naii has a total of 18. I am not kidding, chat. 18 beams for Naii at Baria Soup. Ugh. That is definitely hurting. You essentially think about it this way. Every 3 beams is roughly 8 seconds. So 8 times 6, that's about 50 seconds lost to RNG alone. Now, to be fair, Baria is more than 50 seconds ahead here. All right, but 50 seconds still hurts. I don't care what your place is on the leaderboard. And this is one of Metroid Fusion's cruelest parts of the game. It is the eye door. I've actually talked to some SM runners about this. I actually asked, if you're familiar with the SM runner Oats and Goats, I asked him, what do you think is worse? Do you think eye doors are worse or Fantoon? Him being an SM runner, he would have good knowledge on this, and he literally said, eye doors. All right, so you heard it here first. Fantoon, we don't like Fantoon RNG, but guess what? Eye door RNG is worse. Baria now in the waiver room in Sector 5, while Naii slowly but surely gets out of Sector 6. Baria is now going to get yellow doors. Yellow doors are exclusive to Sector 5. There are no yellow doors anywhere else in this game. It's essentially blocking off some ice areas in the sector. Good job by Naii to bomb that block. We will visit that later. Excuse me. A little bit of a hiccup. Naii does grab that missile early. Baria will grab that missile toward wave beam, so a little bit of a difference with the routes. It's personal choice. It's really a minor time difference. I'd say that time difference really only matters once you start getting to a certain level on the leaderboard there, so it's okay for Naii to not really worry about that right now. Personal experience, literally. I still sometimes get that missile there. Baria's going to R-shot this. Or not R-shot, just let go through the transition. He will now be getting ice missiles, which you might think are a downgrade to super missiles because they do 2 shots to kill enemies, but think about it, you're using them as platforms, and they are actually stronger against bosses. Believe it or not, ice missiles grant the missile 10 more power. Original missiles did 10 power. Supers do 30. Ice supers do 40. All right, Baria's going to try for one of the toughest rooms in the game. Let's see how he handles this. He's going to try to kill the Zila, let it reform into a shoot, and then let the shoot jump, shoot it, kill it, grab this ledge, and then he's going to wait for that X-Parasite to spawn into a Ripper. Sadly, he didn't get a good pattern. I don't blame him. That's a rough jump extend if you do attempt to freeze it that early, but he does the room really well. Good job, Baria. Naii, great elevator jump right into Sector 5. Baria will now be leaving Sector 5 as Naii enters it. Freeze the Kago, wall jump out into the room, door fix, perfect movement there. Going to shoot this Zila. It's going to respawn into another Zila, kill it, and this time you want to let the Zila go into the Kago so that way Baria can get the platform to allow a speed boost. One of Metroid Fusion's many cool little, what's the word I'm looking for, puzzles that the game has. Naii is now exiting the save room. He's about to enter recharge. And now, let's see. Shot. Kill the Zila. Shot. Missile. There you go. Dodges the Zilas. They are going to say high five to each other. Let's go. Love when runners say high five. Look at them. They're in the same room, guys. Look at that. Oh, they just said high five. Hi, Baria. Hi, Naii. Until next time. Baria will now be going into Sector 3. Get those Franker Z emotes ready, chat. I want to see them. If you don't have Franker Z, I just need to see a dog. If you have a cute dog emote, spam them. It's emergency in Sector 3. Naii didn't get scammed here by the waiver. Good job. Sector 5 notorious for waivers just being horrible creatures. I think I hate waivers more than bulls, personally. A lot of people would disagree. All right, Naii, good job. He's going to go to the yellow doors that Baria was going to earlier. Baria is going to go up Sector 5, down Sector 3, and get all the way down to the boiler room. In the meantime, Naii jumps over the Kago. Now Naii is going to go into the yellow doors and now open up the rest of Sector 5 so Naii can get the ice missiles. Baria now in 3. Let's see how Baria handles this. You're going to enter 3 like you did before. Just run through and break through the speed blocks immediately after the recharge room. Bang, bang. Look at that. Awesome. Naii with some great movement in the room with the Zilas. Can he do it? Good job. Awesome. Nai's about to get ice missiles. Baria continuing to fly through. Dodges the, I believe those are gold eras. I forget what those are called. Let's see here. I have a literal spreadsheet to help me out, chat. Those enemies are called, not gold eras, Garudas. There you go. That was close. Baria now in the lava pool room. Be careful here. There are fireballs that shoot you. If you're bad like me, you will fall in the lava. Baria now freezes in the Mihei, gets through. He's at 510 in the Nova room. This is a great pace for a really good wide beam space, split. Kills the Namiheis. He's out of that room at 506. Great pace overall from Baria here. One of the better emergency segments I've seen him run. Nice up cancel to dodge the Namihei. You'll want to freeze that one after freezing a Nova. Falls through. I will blame the D-pad as a matter of fact. It's always the D-pad's fault. Naii now going. Naii gets the item. Good job. Did have to wait, sadly, for the Ripper. It was a slow pattern there. Baria finally gets a beam. That's 7 for Baria. Could get a good IGT time here. Oh, Naii absorbed the X-Parasite. Oh, that means you gotta reset the room. You want to let that X-Parasite form into a Kago. A great time for Baria, by the way, in emergency. 537 on the grab there. Finishing up emergency with a time of 435. 437 grab, 435 clear. I'm jealous, Baria. You are a really good runner. Good job. Naii now clearing Sector 5. Baria will now escape Sector 3. The exit out of Sector 3 is definitely something of a little higher skill here. Damage boost off the Namihei. Almost got it. Oh, slips and falls into the lava. Minor time loss there for Baria. Clears the room. Naii, great 4-frame jump. Uh-oh. Nightmare's a-buzzing. We'll worry about Nightmare later. Oh, Naii slips off the ladder. Naii, I know how that feels. Trust me. Literally, on one of my runs earlier this week, that happened. I know that pain so much. Naii is now about to enter the emergency section of the game. We need more of those dog emotes. Baria's climb into Naii. Let's see. Bang, bang, wall jump. Doesn't desync the room. Beautiful movement by Baria. There's a reason the Metroid Fusion community calls him the great and fearsome Baria-su. It's true. Ask Scotty. Scotty wouldn't lie about this. The great and fearsome Baria-su. Nice pyramid by Cry and Loyal for the team up there. Good job, you two. Nice R shots on the Garuda. Naii is now exiting Sector 5 to go to Sector 3. Oh my goodness, they're going to high five again, chat. I am so happy. I love seeing this. It brings a tear to my face. A tear of happiness. I love when the runners can high five each other. They're in the navigation room. How sweet. All right. Naii is now going to get through Sector 3. Baria is now going to go to the main deck, where sadly Baria has to do something which many Super Metroid runners would find blasphemous, and that is, that's right, save the animals. I don't even know why this is allowed, but according to Metroid Fusion, saving the animals in Super Metroid is actually canon. Chat, give me a show of hands, or actually just tell me your opinion. Do you save the animals in SM, or do you let them die with Zevis? We need to know your answer. We need to know who's a good person and who's selfish like me. Naii struggling a bit with the pool room here. Hopefully can get out of the room before 5 minutes. Good job, Naii. Baria now rapidly approaching the animals. Yes, you can save them, Cry. Let's see those shot cancels. Yes, good job. Baria now, I don't know if he's going to go for the impossible strat. We will see. Naii goes for the wall jump strat to freeze the second Naii. I used to do that all the time. Reliable backup strat. Ideally, you don't want to kill that Naii for that reason right there, falling into the lava. Oh, Baria! I thought he was going for impossible for a second. I got very excited. Baria now in the animals room. You see the Ghidorah or the Dakara and the Edakuns just running. Nope, Baria did not get enough of a speed boost. I thought he did. Let's see if he tries this again. Slow and steady wins the race here. Bang! Holds the Shine Spark. And beautiful. Good job, Baria. Naii, please. Finally, Naii gets 0 beams. Honestly, I'm hoping he gets no more beams for the rest of the run. 18 is high even for an end run. You're talking 18 right now? Ugh. Sadly misses the double. Baria frees the animals there. Does Naii get that second double? No, sadly no doubles for Naii, but should still clear before 4 minutes. Baria will now be exiting Sector 3. Guess what? Baria is now going to go back to Sector 5, because he misses it dearly. Kidding, of course. No, it's just this is the only data room that the X really haven't messed with, aside from the main deck data room, but for some reason we don't go there. So Baria is now going to go back to Sector 5 to get power bombs. Naii is now done with emergency. Naii will be exiting the game. Baria kind of just let that text linger there for a moment. Watch, you'll see that. Baria must have been looking at something. Cost him like 3 or 4 seconds. He was there for a good minute. Hopefully the controller didn't stop working there. Naii now leaving Sector 3. Has to get through the same Naii that Baria did. Will they high five again? One can hope, chat. Gonna be a close call. I sadly don't think the high five will happen, though. Nai's got a bigger distance to travel than Baria does. But there's a chance. Like Jim Carrey, so you're saying there's a chance? Yes, so we're saying there's a chance, chat. Baria has to get 1 missile out of the way. Believe it or not, this is a missile that is ignored for any percent because it's simply slow. You wouldn't think it's slow, but getting this room transition and that missile, ideally, is not optimal. Any percent runners will skip that missile, and it's right there. Baria now entering the main elevator shaft. Naii is now almost at the top of Sector 3. There you go. Naii will now go to the animals that Baria was just at. Baria will now go for the power bombs. Sadly, no high five here, but I think we'll have another high five down the line. I have hope. Good speed cancel there for Baria to drop into the Sector 5 elevator. This will be his second of 4 visits. That's right, chat. I'm not joking. We visit Sector 5 4 times. It's annoying. This is only the second time. Thankfully, this text is very simple. Adam just reminds you where to go. Hey, just go to the data room. What? No deep monologue? You're not going to vent to me without my permission? Adam is learning about boundaries. Nice wall jump by Baria. Almost had the good jump. The Nightmare's still behind him, causing a ruckus. Don't worry, the Nightmare's not strong enough. Not yet, anyway. Nice shot extend by Baria. Naii is now entering the main elevator room to go see the animals. Baria will get likely 3x here for the power bombs. A 50-37 bag. 50-37. Baria will get a few items along the line, including an energy tank mimic. Good job, Baria. That wall jump strat is good, but it is risky if you're not good at it. So Baria just goes for the weight strat, kills the mimic. All right, Naii goes for, ooh, nice little wall jump there. All right, Naii now into the elevator for the habitation deck. Baria is about to encounter the SAX yet again. This SAX skip is, honestly, for casuals, you might not know what to do, but it's very simple. Power bomb, run, morph, spring ball. Or do what Baria did and just spring ball or morph ball midair. I'm going to want to wait a moment here. Baria does something a little interesting. He power bombs early. He's going to have to power bomb again because of the low power bomb here to break the blocks above him. Naii now going for the speed boost. Let's see how Naii handles this. Holds the spark. Good job. And bang. Both runners hit the shine spark. Hopefully Naii gets some good RNG for the animals here. Baria struggling with the Ripper Tower. 1 Edacoon, 2 Edacoons. Mommy Decora, where's the 3rd Edacoon? Not bad RNG. Could be better, but honestly, I've seen a lot worse when it comes to animal RNG. For more information on these runners, remember, you can go !R for the runner's Twitch. Be sure to follow both of them. Is Baria going for the Kadoom strat? Let's see this. Great movement, Baria. Please do that more. Oh, Kadoom. Great job, Baria, with the Kadoom strat. Love to see it. Baria will now go for the Ripper Road powerbomb. Thank you, Cry, for those links. Oh, he was a little late here. He's going to have to wait for the Ripper to essentially respawn. Someone play the Jeopardy theme. There you go. All right, now Baria has to wait for this Ripper to get into the middle of this next tower, freeze it with a missile, and then bang. It's as easy as that. And you don't even have to unmorph for that. You can let the morph ball just bounce you over the crumble block, and you got it. Let's see if Baria hits this bomb block with the speed boost. He almost does it. It's really tight. It's optimal, but you're only losing a little bit of time if you don't do it. It's a really bad deal. Oh, a wretched waiver hits Baria. Naii now is approaching the elevator. Oh my goodness. There's probably going to be... Guys, there might be a high five again. I'm so excited. Baria is double checking the map here. I think Baria has gotten all the items. Got the energy tank, which is what mattered. Baria will know if he got all the items if he has 115 missiles and 18 power bombs. He has the correct amount of energy tanks. He has 7. If he has any less than 115, he missed an item. But I really don't think he did that. I think he's gotten everything. Up, look at that. We got another high five in Sector 5. Look at these two. Hello, Baria. Hello, Naii. Look at them high-fiving each other. Hi, Thunder99. Speaking of the Metroid Fusion tournament, you guys should follow Thunder99. He won his race against Baria yesterday. Thunder is a very good runner. I believe he's in the top 5 of both any percent and 100%. A stellar runner. You should definitely give Thunder a follow. Baria now will be entering the main deck, and uh-oh, something happened. Power's out, so Baria has to take the hidden shafts where Zoomers are at. Remember Metroid 1? That's what those enemies are, Zoomers. Comes across a clone of Ridley's corpse. Doesn't get the Thunder Magnum Opus strat, but that's okay. Naii the Bath, good movement out of the glass room. Naii is now going to get the power bombs. Baria gets his power bomb expansion. Let's see how he handles Genesis Hallway. They're also called spitters because they just spit at you. Great movement there. Naii gets a sub 55 power bomb. Naii will now get a few items before exiting Sector 5, just like Baria did. Baria will do the fall. Nai's got to grab this ladder. There you go. Freeze that Ripper. Jump over and get that 7th energy tank. I want to see Baria go for the JRP jump. A proven strategy. Up. Does he jump? Oh, he's not. We need to fix this, chat. We need to get Baria to do the JRP jump instantly. Very ashamed of what I saw there. I try to stay unbiased during these races, but I am upset after seeing Baria not attempt the patented JRP jump. Naii now going for the sack skip. Let's go, Naii! Bang! Don't get hit by that ice beam. Good job, Naii. Now Baria is going to fight one of the most hated enemies in this game. I've said that now 4 times. Why is it that the bosses with the best music are the most annoying in Metroid Fusion speedrunning? I don't know. Ask the creators. Yakuza is a spider with 6 legs. Again, another questionable part of this game. Naii now trying to go through the Ripper Tower, and bang. Gets it nicely. Baria gets his 8th energy tank. Naii gets his 2nd power bomb expansion. Baria for sure has all the items. Remember when I said at least 115? He has 120, which means that he did grab the Sector 6 ice missile, or missile expansion. Good job, Baria. Nice movement there. Naii gets through that room almost well. Just got hit by one of the Zeelas there. That could definitely slow you down. 1 beam for Baria. And that's it. There's 1 beam for Baria. Let's see how many rounds Baria gets while Naii exits out of Sector 5. Kill those waivers. Waivers giving Naii a bit of a hard time there. Naii, you have power bombs! Oh, we gotta teach Naii that there are power bombs at the bottom of the glass room. 2 rounds for Baria. Let's see if he gets a 3rd round. Oh, I think that's 4 rounds. Is that 4 rounds for Baria? Oh, brutal. Oh, wow, Nai's going for double yellows now. Interesting routing strat. It is confirmed faster to get that item in cleanup. Felt like 4. I think it was 4 rounds for sure. So it was a 1-4 for Baria. Gets a nice intro double. Intro doubles tend to be the hardest with the ice missiles. Misses, sadly, the 2nd double. Bang. Gets the... oh, okay. So he's got 2 doubles here. Almost sweet spots the X, but then messes up. So he's got to wait. Good luck, Loyal, on your commentating on SG2 for the game that you've got. Is this a race? Because if you're doing a race, you're going to do great, Loyal. Everyone, wish Loyal Imperial luck on the commentating for SG2. I believe it's another Metroid Fusion race in the tournament. You are going to do great. Take it easy. Take your time. You will do stellar. Good luck. I am excited. Can't do worse than this guy, says Cry. Goodness gracious. I got chat roasting me all the time. Baria has now stopped moving. Wonder why. Hopefully everything's good with Baria there. Naii now getting the hidden power bomb in the vents. Baria now going for the hidden room in Sector 2. This is a backdoor to Sector 2 from the main deck. Ronald Rage is racing Nacho CPA, my commentating host from the previous race. Good luck, Ronald. Good luck, Nacho. I hope you both have a great race. Baria takes a hit from the SAX. That is honestly a rare mistake for Baria. It does not happen often. Nai's going to power bomb, get that missile. Baria, great clearing out of the SAX skip. And that's it. No more SAX skips. There are 4 of them. Oh, Naii does not power bomb those blocks. He's going to have to do so on the way back. Up, there he goes. Naii remembered. All right, good job, Naii. Better to do it now so you could just speed boost through the room later. Definitely a good idea. Now, Baria is using a power bomb in that room early to clear the Puyo so he can just get that power bomb expansion. Bang. Good job, Baria. Now he's going to go toward Notori, which is the next boss in Sector 2. That's right, Cry. The 3rd race is going to take place on Speedgaming 2. It is Nacho versus Ronald. It'll start in roughly 30 minutes. Baria gets a beam and then hits. So Baria now has 9 beams. Let's see how Baria handles the fight here against Natori. Interesting movement from Naii. Clears the boss, or clears the vegetation nicely. Huh. Why does Naii have 16 power bombs? Does Naii skip a power bomb, or did I miss something? Huh. I believe Naii may be missing a power bomb, but we'll see down the line. Baria clears, gets Plasma Beam. He will now be exiting Sector 2. Baria, please show the chat the hidden recharge room. So that way they don't think I'm a liar. It's right there, Baria. You can do it. You can do it. And he doesn't do it. I swear, chat, there's a recharge room right there. Naii gets another 0 beam. We needed that. All right. Good job. Let's see how Naii handles Yakuza while Baria clears out Sector 2. One. Whee. Excuse me for my yawn, chat. I'm actually very entertained. It's just been a long day. All right. 2, 3 for Naii. 3-rounder. Does he get out of the phase? Oh, no. He's got to deal with more patterns. That means he did not hit enough missile on the introduction phase here. And now Yakuza's about to powerbomb him. Gets out of it. That's 4. Oh, no. That's 5, actually. That is a major time loss for the Yakuza fight. All right. 5 or 6-rounder. Okay. Good job, Naii. 0, and I think it's 6. It's just something to write down when we're discussing with these runners later down the line. Good second phase, though. Naii knows how to handle the second phase really well. Baria is now leaving Sector 2. He'll go back to, take a guess, Sector 5. He'll be there for the 3rd time this run. Bang. Almost there, Naii. Had a strong start to that fight, or at least the second phase. Let's get some doubles. All right. Wall jump. Let's see if he gets these doubles. Almost had it. They're definitely a little hard. Oh, good double there for Naii. Good job, good job. That speeds up the fight. 1 more missile, and space jump acquired. All right, we are now seeing Baria approach. What is this? Sector 5, and Naii will be approaching the back door of Sector 2. Remember, you can follow these racers on Twitch. If you want to double tab the race that begins in 30 minutes on Speedgaming 2, I think that is a great idea. This race will end in roughly 45 minutes. The next race will begin in roughly 30. Thank you, Thunder, for the command there. I urge chat, remember, follow those runners. Baria and Fabian771, a.k.a. Naii the Bath. You will see more of them during this tournament. The beautiful thing about group play is each runner gets at least 2 races. There should be 3, but sadly, we only have 3 for one group. So sadly, one group does not get as many races. Good job with the Shine Spark for Baria, by the way. Let's see how Naii handles this SAX skip. 1 gets out of there. Oh, it hits him with an Ice Beam. Baria. Oh, that was close. He charged the Charge Beam instead of just holding missiles. That was a little scary. Baria like it to playing it close to the chest there. But gets out, gets the Mini Fridge missile, and continues to move on. Both these boss fights are about to happen. Baria is going to fight the Nightmare. That was the enemy that was causing a ruckus in the glass room in Sector 5 earlier. Naii will be fighting Natori, which will clear the power grid in the station. Kills the Puyos there, gets the power bomb expansion. I'm worried Naii may be missing a power bomb, but maybe I am just overreacting. Let's see here. 18. Should have 20 by the end of the fight against Natori. We will see. But maybe it's a route choice. It could very well be a route choice. Baria getting the recharge room powerbomb expansion. Oh, no. Come on, game. 19 beams total for Naii. Shoots the power bomb. Nai's going to do this so that way Naii can position themselves in a way where you don't have to worry about those stupid pedals throwing crap at you. All right. That was a beam for Baria. Oh, he's going for the freeze strat. Not bad. I will not go for the freeze strat because I am a coward. That is confirmed, by the way. All right, here comes the nightmare fight for Baria. Naii almost done with Plasma. The doubles on this fight are very hard to hit. There you go. Good job, Naii. Gets that. Baria now fighting the Nightmare Core. Or almost the Nightmare Core. The Nightmare Face, I should say. Thank you, Thunder, for breaking that pyramid. I was going to scold Speedgaming chat if they get that pyramid out of the way. Come on. L. Goodness. Sorry, Crime. Nice intro double. Oh, he didn't get the double. I was looking forward to it. This is honestly a pretty decent run for Baria, all things considered. Nice little morph to slow down the momentum there. That was a very interesting tech. Very interesting tech there from Baria. I've never seen that in the Nightmare fight, but it works. He now has the cool suit, the Baria suit. Naii is now going to be leaving Sector 2. We'll be joining Baria shortly with the cool suit, while Baria goes into Sector 4. Does Naii get this item now or later? Naii does get this item now. Baria with the nice Shine Spark, breaking through the Water Pirate with Plasma Beam. Skullterra's getting in his way, but we do not care. In the words of the Pittsburgh Steelers coach, Mike Tomlin, we do not care. Sparks up, gets the Power Bomb, and now Baria will be going through the back door of Sector 5 into Sector 4. Let's see if Baria can handle this space boost into the worst room of the game, and almost gets it. It's a hard space boost. Ask Thunder. It is not easy, and Thunder's really good at this game. This is the worst room in the game. Very annoying shot blocks all over the place. Yards all over the place shooting at Baria. It's not a dangerous room. It's just annoying. Great ice missiles there. Moving on. Baria did not have a great worst room. Sounds funny, but that's literally what the room is called. The worst room. But he does get the items. He can get out of this horrible area and gets the red doors without Adam's permission. Adam is going to get very annoying and scold Samus for advancing the plot. I don't know, Adam. What we're supposed to do? You didn't tell us. Samus gets a power bomb and gets the newly named Ever power bomb. I am making a ruling. Metroid community, Fusion community, I am telling you right now, we are no longer calling that Cheddar Bay. It is called Ever power bomb. You hear me? Divisive, I know, but Flash Frost is making a rule. That's right. Baria now in the red doors, Sector or Security 4. This will unlock the most private areas in the station. Naii, do you get the Shine Spark? Almost had it, Naii! Almost. You almost had it. Good attempt. Naii can still get the space boost here, or no, the Shine Spark, but Naii is going to resolve to just running through. Bar is going to ledge charge shot. Good job there. All right, let's see how this goes. Gets the 12th energy tank. Naii does grab this one. Up. There you go. Good jump. Good jump. Come on. You got this, Naii. It's right above you. Nope, it's above you, not to the left. I don't think Naii remembers this. Just jump up forward, Naii. You got this. There you go. Forgot the movement there for a moment. All right, Baria is now going to kill an Aqua Pirate. Go into Septic Tank, charge a beam down, and kill that pirate down there. A whole bunch of Skullterras are going to spawn here, so he has to be fast. That pirate is very annoying. Baria clears the room. And I will now be approaching Nightmare while Baria approaches one of the harder tricks in the game, the hated Kago Spark. Again, I don't think it's a very hard trick, but it's a mentally taxing trick because you're an hour plus into the game. Failing this loses roughly 20 seconds. It's not something that runners enjoy happen. All right, let's see how Baria handles the Kago Spark. A low power bomb for Naii. He's going to need a power bomb that room again. Baria gets hit by the yard. No! no! Oh, that is rough. That yard is very annoying. A lot of runners opt to either spark into it or they'll simply freeze it. Let's see if Baria gets this on his second attempt. Let's go, Baria. Let's go. Spark. Gets it. Bang. Holds the spark. Morph jumps. Oh, finessing there. Oh, but it was a high shine spark, so he's going to have to spark again. So definitely some time lost here. Naii, in the meantime, just gets the energy tank, doing it the respectable, safe way. Good job, Naii. Naii is now fighting Nightmare. While Baria goes for the spark. Yeah, that backup is different, but you know what? Baria does end up getting the item and is still in the lead, so that's good for Baria. In the meantime, Naii, let's see your Nightmare fight. Getting hit by the arms a little bit. If this were any percent, this would be trouble, but it is 100%, so Naii has the health to spare. Gets through the first phase. Let's see what pattern Nightmare gives Naii as Baria goes for the Diffusion Missile. An extra 5 boost in power, and also just a fancy little freezing effect that are added. Alright, it looks like Naii got a really awkward pattern here. Naii going for some pseudos, it looks like, and some missiles. Nightmare still hasn't stopped moving yet. Alright, let's see what happens here. Go down, bang, bang, bang. Baria gets a missile, goes through the red Garon, and gets Nightmare down for Naii. Both of these runners at different points, so if I'm talking out of order here, forgive me. Baria will now get the last item in Sector 4, and this will be the end of Sector 4. There won't need to be any cleanup here. Baria will just have to go through Sector 4 for a shortcut during cleanup. More on that in a bit. Naii finally gets the amazing gravity suit, so he'll have it now. He'll look cool. Baria with a fancy little morph there into a power bomb. Nice unmorph. Baria is now done with Sector 4. Naii is now going to finish up Sector 5. Well, not cleanup, of course, but finish the third visit of Sector 5. There is one more visit during cleanup, believe it or not. Hopefully you're not sick and tired of the cold. A lot going on here. Remember, if you want to see more Metroid Fusion, we have 2 races later today. One race begins in 17 minutes over on Speedgaming 2. Our 4th race of the night will begin on Speedgaming 2 as well. It'll be Baria again against Big Ohm. Baria going for 2 races today. Respect. Naii getting the Shine Spark Missile. Naii now moving into Sector 4. Personally, I think lower Sector 4's got some of the best music in this game's soundtrack, period. It's really, really nice. Baria now in Sector 6, Naii having a relatively decent worst room in the game. Remember, it's not that we're saying their movement is bad, it's that this room is simply called the worst room in the game. Baria now with the door fix. Space boosting through the menus. Great movement into the big room, the U-shaped room. Oh, not bad. Alright, Baria's going to get his 13th energy tank before the Xbox fight. And remember, Naii is getting the Ever Power Bomb. It is no longer called Cheddar Bay. I am protesting against this. Old school Metroid Fusion runners, you are put on watch. I'm telling you, we're no longer calling it Cheddar Bay. Nice movement from Naii, the bath. Power bombs into the maze room where the Skullteras are at. Great movement there. Baria now about to move into the giant room with the blue X. Remember, since he has Baria, he can absorb them all. No worries. Literally, no worries whatsoever. Gonna dodge these menus, kill a few Puyos, and move into the Xbox room. Flash starting a civil war. Oh, no, I'm not. But you gotta call out people when they're wrong. It's easy for me to do right now since I'm commentating this race by myself. Sparks near the gate. Let's see how Baria handles this. Baria taught me this strat. Kill that. Use that Puyo, or not Puyo, use that menu as a platform. Great movement. He's about to fight Box Part 2. We call it the Xbox because now it's got infected by X parasites. No, it doesn't look like the Microsoft gaming console. Can you imagine? The Microsoft gaming console looked like that? Had teeth and it shot missiles? That would be terrifying. Thank goodness it doesn't. It just plays really fun games. Naii now, after getting red doors, will now Sector 4. Baria about to get worst beam. I mean, wave beam, sorry. I don't know why I said worst. It's definitely not pent-up progression toward the randomizer. Uh-oh, did Naii get the, did Naii not get the item there? Maybe Naii did. Did Naii get, Septic Tank? Hopefully Naii did, and I just missed it. Flash into rando retirement home with Herc? No, Herc plays a lot more randomizer than me. I do play randomizer, though. MFOR can be pretty fun. All right, let's see this. Baria now into the restricted section. Oh my goodness. So Baria does this strat where he lines up the Metroids, right? It's actually not ideal, but Baria loves to do it for the swag. Let's see if he does it here in this tournament. He lines them up! Oh my goodness, the king! Baria! Oh, you are a legend, Baria! Lines up the Metroids. Oh, we love Baria for that. Naii did look like he missed a missile tank. That's what I'm thinking. I wonder if Nai's aware of this. If someone wants to tell him in chat that indeed it happened, by all means. In the meantime, Baria gets major swag points from Flash Frost 1. These are, by the way. Baria is now entering lower 1, where he will do the final story part of this game. Oh, Naii getting trolled by the Powamps here. Annoying little creatures. Once we can confirm that Naii missed that missile, if it indeed happened, feel free to go into Nai's chat and sure everyone 100%. Baria now going into lower 1. This is the final. Actually, no, it's not the final monologue Samus has, but it's one of the final ones. Gets a nice close-up of the gravity suit there. All right, Naii going to freeze the Powamps here. Great test of them. Baria using diffusion to get the 14th energy tank. Naii phases through the red Garon. That's how you want to do the room. Baria freezes the Rippers with a diffusion missile. Naii has a few more items to get. Actually, one item left, at least on this route. Oh, Naii almost forgot that item. Baria now setting up, killing a Yard. Yard respawns into a Garaboo. Or Garabus, I don't know. It's one or the other. Oh, I'm really surprised that shot didn't work on the Golden Pirate, but Baria gets it anyway. If someone wants to go, if Naii for sure missed Septic Tank, feel free to remind Naii to do so. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. All right, Baria gets that diffusion. Power bombs out of it. Danozuke with a really accurate mention. Wave is only worst if you don't have wide beam. You're absolutely accurate, 100%. It is horrible to have base wave beam. Naii missed Septic Tank missile, Schmade. Yep, you can tell. Yep. Naii definitely missed it. I just noticed the map. It was not showing up on the map there. Extra beam there for Baria. Extra 2 beams for Baria. Baria getting the Schmade treatment here. Oh, 3 beams on the final door. Grand total of 13 beams for Baria. Baria is now fighting Ridley. Raise up your volume in case it wasn't loud enough. Missed the charge beam there. That's going to cause Ridley to behave a little more erratically. The one under the pipe that you PB, that is the one, Schmade. I think Naii might have recognized it because there was a pause there in the navigation room. I might have to just get that in cleanup at this point. Good job, Baria, getting some doubles on that item. Baria again with the morphing mid-air to slow down momentum to get an ideal sweet spot. Baria has done that now twice to great effect, by the way. Baria has now entered the best part of the run. This is called cleanup. It is now a marathon, how do you call this? A victory lap of the space station. Baria will travel through sectors 1, 3, 5, 6, and 2 in that order, collecting all of the items that were ignored, because now it is fast to do so. In the meantime, Naii is approaching the Xbox fight over in Sector 6. This is the Wave Beam fight. Alright, gets a good spawn for the pirate. Doesn't even have to worry about killing it, because we'll just jump into it. Alright, decent movement there. Oh, Naii almost toward the spark. But you do have to trigger the warning, no entry without authorization, or else Xbox doesn't spawn. That little shake that you saw on Nai's screen is the fight triggering. Baria now going to go through Sector 1 to get these all-important extra expansions. This is really big. All right. Baria now going for the Shine Spark. Now we'll enter a room near Charge Room. Remember, this is where Baria got the Charge Beam earlier. There are actual expansions near this fight, but you can't access them unless you're fully powered. So Baria will now showcase this now. By turning around right here, he's going to do a Saveless Spark. Holds the Spark, falls into the, what was it, the Sizer? Perfect movement, Baria. Good job there. Oh, he thought he grabbed the Power Bomb. In the meantime, Naii is killing the Wave Core. Oh, mistimes a missile there. Don't worry, it happens to the best of us, Naii. Trust me. Naii about to kill. Baria going for the second Saveless Spark. Gets it really well. We call it Saveless because, oh, no, something happened with Baria's Spark. He has to reset the speed boost. That's a big time loss. We call it Saveless because if you do the Spark correctly, you don't have to enter the save room. Naii now going into the warning. Oh, he did it again! Baria is cooking something. I don't know what it is, but this is what Schmade would call an insane strat. Let's see if Baria can get it. Third time is the charm. Baria, you got this. Uh-oh. Oh, nice little morph there. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. Baria's having a rough time with the Spark. It's okay, though. Baria's got a good time advantage over Naii, who's about to enter the SAX fight against the Metroids. There you go, Baria. Let's go. He's got this. Baria's got this. Bang! Yes. Yes. All right. Good job, Baria. That one's going to leave a mark. Baria getting a three-peat Saveless. He's just too good. At the end of the day, he really is. Good job, Baria. Naii gets the escape out of restricted section. He will now go into lower 1. Nice power bomb to kill all the Sizers. That's why we saved that room until later, chat. If you're wondering why we don't get that after Charge Beam, it's just faster when you have Gravity Suit. There's a reason these items are skipped. All right. Naii getting scolded by Adam for playing the game. Adam confirming that there are 10 SAX on the ship. That is terrifying. Thank goodness we only ever see one at a time. Baria now getting one item off the wall jump. Let's see if Baria goes for the space boost here. Baria has confirmed that he is not a fan of the space boost strats. He prefers to go Shine Spark, but will he change his mind here? Let's see. And Baria goes for the Shine Spark. An optimal strat if you want to avoid not losing time from the space boost. Don't blame Baria for going for the strat. A lot of runners choose to do this. Baria will now get the final item in Lava Lake, and he is done with Sector 1. In the meantime, Naii is now in Sector 1 fully. Got to get a few more items before fighting Ridley. One of them is this Yard energy tank or power bomb here. You kill the Yard, it reforms into a Garaboo or Garabus. Again, I don't know what it's called. Mistimed the power bomb there. You want to use the power bomb after that enemy is dead. Almost done with the fight. There you go. Baria now about to shine spark into this. Oh, he goes for the space boost. Look at that. Good job, Baria. Was not expecting a space boost from him at all, especially considering I did not see a door fix from Baria. That's usually the telltale sign of the strategy that you're going to go for. Naii diffusions. Naii lays a bomb or power bomb ahead of the bomb blocks. Baria now going deeper into Sector 3. You can now just use Wave Beam to break through the gates. This is really good. Power bombs. Let's see if Baria goes for the bomb strap. Jump bomb. Jump is really difficult. And as you can see, Baria did not nail it. But that is okay. It is very hard to do. Do not let the big runners bully you about this. It is a difficult trick. Bam. Now Baria going into Lava Lake. Naii is now about to fight the scary monster Ridley himself. Final beam count for Naii is 18, or 19 actually. Final beam count for Baria, 13. Baria now in the lava maze. Naii fighting the scary lizard. How many times have we fought Ridley canonically up until this point? If you're counting Prime, it's like, what, 7 times? It's ridiculous. We fought Ridley too much. Baria now getting out of the lava maze. Next stop is the Ouch Room, followed by Nova Stairs and Trash Chute. These are just nicknames that we use in Randomizer. Wow, look at that. Nice little R shot there with a door fix. We can count Samus Returns for this if you want to, Jiggly Saint, because that game is canon. Naii going for some doubles. Let's hope he gets one. These are some of the hardest doubles in the game. You need to have plenty of vertical space. Nai's not giving himself that. That's okay. Baria now with 17 energy tanks. 3 left to go. When did Baria get the tank that's behind a green door? Leading to the right in Sector 1. The shortcut from 1 to 2, you mean? Baria will get that when Baria is cleaning up Sector 2. It's ideally faster to get that when you're cleaning up Sector 2. No, you're good. It's a good question to ask. Trust me, chat, if you have questions like that, feel free to answer. Plenty of people in chat, and myself included, are willing to answer those questions. It is faster RTA-wise to get that item when you're cleaning Sector 2. You'll see, it's very quick how he gets it, and it does involve using the speed boost. But it's not for a while. Baria will go to every other sector before then. Nice space boost, Baria clearing the room. Beautiful movement. Naii is now on cleanup. Both of our runners have entered the best part of the game. Cleanup for everyone. While Baria finishes 3, Naii will begin Sector 1 cleanup. 3 more items in Sector 3 here. This missile expansion, an energy tank, and I believe a power bomb expansion. Oh, Baria jumped a little early there. It's okay. Doesn't lose too much time. Bang. Gets it. And gets the final energy tank of Sector 3 anyway. Naii gets the first missile of cleanup. And it is on. Baria is done with 3, going into 5 for Crow's Nest. Naii in the Pyroclimb gets a not really needed red X, but you know what? Full health is better than not full health. Literally at any point in the game. Baria now clears the power bomb for Crow's Nest. Naii now going into the area that gave Baria quite a bit of trouble. See if Baria or Naii does this room better than Baria. You can tell he's going to do the save strat. So pretty much you start the speed boost in the save room. It's a bit slower because of the door transitions, but if he does it right, he shouldn't have to reset like Baria did earlier. Let's see if he does. With the morph, really scary morph, by the way, for Naii, but gets the item. Baria now sparking into the top of the glass room in Sector 5, getting a missile and then another item immediately afterward, hidden behind speed boost blocks, if only you knew. Naii is going to hold a Shine Spark yet again. Kills these Hornodes. And then, bang. Look at that. Let's see if Naii can hold it. And gets it on the first try. Already a nice time save. Baria gets the magic box missile. We call it a magic box because how do you enter it? There's a hidden block somewhere that the game does not accurately illustrate. One of my biggest critiques for Metroid Fusion. Baria is now in Sector 6. Naii is clearing out the one room with the... What are those called? Sizers, I believe. I believe Baria is going to go for the Shine Spark strat here. See how he does it. He's going to hold the spark, shoot the block or door, and go up high. You want to go high because you want to bonk here. If you bonk low or if you spark low, you go through the entire room and waste several seconds. Baria gets the visual cue perfect, gets that power bomb, and will now try to go for the space boost. This is a space boost that Baria has no choice. He must do. 1, 2, 3. Great space boost. Gets the power bomb expansion. In the meantime, Naii is approaching the end of Sector 1 cleanup. Let's see what Naii does. Does Naii go for the space boost? Probably the Shine Spark as well, if I were betting. Oh, try to! Just forgot to R-shot the door there. That's okay. I respect the attempt. Baria now going into the lower part of Sector 6, where he will, believe it or not, go into space. That's right. There is a power bomb expansion just floating in space for some weird reason. Who knows why? Huh. By the way, just a reminder, at the end of this race, switch over to Speedgaming 2 for another race on this tournament. Nacho CPA is racing Ronald Rage. Nice powerbomb expansion grab by Baria. Nice missile expansion grab by Naii. Nai's going to try to get a speed boost start. Baria going to try to get a speed keep to leave the restricted section. Almost got it. Nice space boost by Naii. Very respectable space boost. Good job, Naii. Bam. Hey, listen, it's faster to space boost there than the Shine Spark, so I appreciate both runners doing it. I will now go into the lower part of 3, while Baria goes for one of the harder items in the game. It was harder until Scotty discovered a new strategy, essentially mimicking the acid worm skip technique that you do in Metroid Zero mission any %. Watch closely as Baria is going to use a bomb here to propel himself over the blocks. Well, he moved a little too far right there. He's going to propel himself using a spam of bombs and the bomb jump. Bang! Easy as that. That's all you got to do. Very similar to the acid worm skip, but much easier. Much easier than acid worm skip. Any ZM fans in the chat? If you are, I just want to let you know, any % Zero mission is a rough category to run. I'd much rather run 100% on Metroid Zero mission any day of the week. Baria now going for the Shine Spark strat here. Power bomb. You want to go to the left side of the room. Does he get it? Yes, he does. Bang! Look at that energy tank. Speaking of acid worm skip, Dasser in the chat. Dasser, excuse me. Dasser in the chat, really good at acid worm skip. That is a Dasser reference. Oh, Baria got stuck on the pillars there for a moment. Nice Shine Spark. Something happened with Naii. What happened here? Naii, what's happening here? Did Naii forget an... Naii did forget an item. I was paying so much attention to Baria's side of the stream. Naii forgot to get the items after the cleanup. Oh, wait, never mind. Does Naii do old cleanup in Sector 3? I think Naii does. Yes! Wow, I have not seen this route run in Sector 3 in... That is pretty cool. I thought Naii just forgot an item. No, this was purposeful. Okay. Baria now is done with Sector 6. He'll be moving into Sector 2. Sector 2 involves a quick intrusion into Sector 1. And also involves Sector 4. Nice powerbomb, Baria. Too bad it's useless. Baria now falling through Sector 4. Will now go into Sector 2. Naii has cleared Lava Maze. This is fun. I have not seen this Sector 3 cleanup in a long time. This is a cool route. Baria will now go into the emergency room because, believe it or not, there's a hidden room behind the emergency, or excuse me, security room, not emergency room. Flash making up terms as he goes along. That's how you know he's sleep deprived. Baria fails crumble jump, but it's okay. Gets another backup strat instantly. Baria grabs the final energy tank and continues to move forward. Naii, in the meantime, going for the Shine Spark. I love it. I knew Naii was going to do it. Good job, Naii. That's so awesome. I haven't seen that cleanup in a long time. After failing Crumble City, Baria gets it the second attempt. Naii is almost done with Sector 3. He's going to Shine Spark upward to get these final items. Energy tank here, and then a Power Bomb expansion in the connector between Sector 3 and 5. Now, watch closely what Baria does here. He's going to go into the Keigo room in Sector 2 and hold a Shine Spark to quickly grab the final item in Sector 1 that was questioned about earlier. This is a good little showing of why we do this. It's actually faster to do this. Watch. So he's going to go kill this Keigo, grab this missile, and then he's going to quickly dip into Sector 1 and then quickly leave as fast as he enters. Meantime, Naii is clearing Sector 5. Just finished Crow's Nest. He never did Ripper Tower. That was the power bomb that he missed earlier. I knew there was a miscount there. All right, Naii going for this. And that's it. Baria's done with Sector 1. He's going to space boost out of the room. Oh, our shot but bonked against the dead Keigo. All right, Naii got that extra item. Great avoiding the Key Hunter there, Baria. Good movement. You avoid the Key Hunter with good movement. If you get hit by the Key Hunter, you did the room wrong. Baria did not do the room wrong. I will now continue to clean up Sector 5. Going for the items that were chosen earlier, anyway. 1. Kills that one. Now he's going to want a Shine Spark at the top of this room. Baria going for the respin. Great job, Baria. Respin is the strat to do. Believe it or not, it's the backup to a free strat with Diffusion Missile. But honestly, if you're good at the respin, who cares? Genuinely. It's only really a matter for the top runners at that point. Baria now going into Oasis and Wonderwall. I think he gets Wonderwall first. This one's a matter of preference. Magic Box for Naii jumps up to the bottom left, grabs that missile expansion, and Naii is now done with Sector 5. Naii is now moving to Sector 6. Baria will now clear Oasis after getting Wonderwall. A few more items left for Baria in Sector 2, and cleanup will be done. Nai's got a bit of some work. Has to go into 5, or has to clear out 6, and I believe Naii may or may not go for the item that he missed earlier in Sector 4. We will see. Baria hits a Key Hunter. Nice damage boost there. Suboptimal strat, but at this point, Baria just wants to finish this run. Going for Sazabi Highway. Naii in the meantime, let's see what Naii does here. Will Naii go for the space boost? That would be really hype. But I do believe Nai's going for the Shine Spark. Yep. Now, Naii sparked low. You're going to see why this is a bit of a slower strategy here. He's going to go all the way through the room. It just takes a few extra seconds overall. If Naii knows the visual cues, it's really not going to matter. Bam. It's a little more to the left, Naii. Almost had it. I had to check the map just to confirm the placement. A good idea. Almost had it. The visual cue is that black mark in the background. It's got to go right to the right of that black mark. In the meantime, Baria clears out Sazabi Highway easily. Almost had it, Naii. Now you know exactly what the visual cue is. Sometimes it's trial and error. Naii will get it this time, guaranteed. Bam. Got it. Right there. That's your visual cue. Good job, Naii. Gets the item. Oh! Okay! Scared me there for a second. Good job, though, getting that item. Baria now finishing Sector 2, while Naii finishes this room here. Freeze the Key Hunters. Wow, I guess the missile traveled off screen, so we never freeze the Key Hunters. Naii got the space boost. He is done with this room now. Baria checking all of his items. He is missing one power bomb, and that is the power bomb in the main deck. Good job on Baria to double check. Baria is now done with Sector 2. Naii will now get the space item in Sector 6. Shot cancel. Good movement. Oh, not destroy. I love that movement, Baria, and climb. Great overall. Loved watching that. Good job by Baria. He's got one more item to get. This is the 100th item of the game. Once he grabs this power bomb, all he needs to do is deal with Adam one more time and kill the SAX. Naii going for the space power bomb. Great movement, Naii. We'll now have to clear up the lower parts of Sector 6. Excuse me. Let's see how Naii handles this speed keep. We'll focus on Naii a little bit, because Baria has to talk to Adam. Naii opts to avert the speed keep and instead go for a Shine Spark here. That is another strategy to do. Space jumps up. There you go. 2 items to get in the room to the right of Xbox. The same room that Baria was in a little while ago. Talking so much, I have to get a little drink. And instead of using water like a human being, I'm drinking soda. Chat may question my methods, but you know what? They work. All right, Naii, you're going to go for the power bomb strat here, clearing out the Zoros, or not the Zoros, the Ouches. Nai's going to go for the bomb strat. Almost had it. Oh, but gets a nice respin off the crumble jump. Good job. That is a scary, scary room. Trust me, chat. It's a scary room. Good movement overall, though. Naii and Baria. The race is almost over. Baria is still talking to Adam. Some people have this split called Shut Up, Adam, and for good reason. He just keeps talking. Let's see if Naii goes for the Shine Spark here. Power Bomb. Shine Spark. That is how you do that room. Good job. The ideal way to do it is a space boost, but it is arguably one of the in the game. Naii will now proceed to bomb the hidden pillars. One on the right, one on the left, one in the middle, and one in the middle again, and he will open up the path. It might be a little too far to the right. It was perfect. Focusing now back on Baria, as Naii clears out Sector 6. Baria will now fight the SAX. Baria didn't freeze the SAX for some reason. Wonder what happened there. Baria going for the slow strat. This is a very interesting ploy by Baria. Maybe playing some mental mind games here with the SAX. Bang. The fight takes a lot longer if you don't freeze the SAX. The way the fight goes, the SAX takes a lot more damage if you freeze it and then proceed to hit it with a charge shot. Either way, Baria is not worried. All right, Nai's in Sector 4. Naii has to go back to Septic Tank to get an item that he missed. He's on his way to get it now. Baria, let's see if he gets the triple-double. Missed one double. Gets that one. Oh, misses the double there. It's all good, though. Naii is approaching the missile expansion that was missed in Septic Tank. Bang! Oh, misses the ideal door fix there, and as confirmed, Naii did indeed forget this item. But it's okay. A quick pickup, and we'll be back on our merry way to Sector 2. Naii is now back on the 100% path. Baria simply did slow strat for demonstration purposes, so it could be explained how much slower it is actually. Oh! Well, if that's the case, there you go. Use the ice missile to freeze the SAX in place and proceed to shoot it with a charge beam, and then shoot it with another missile, followed by the charge beam. If you do it fast enough, it is a very fast way to kill the SAX. Thanks for the exclamation, Schmade. Baria now escaping the space station. He's almost done with the run. Naii is now moving into Sector 2, final sector of cleanup here. Let's see if Baria will go for the coveted Swag Spark. Gets the Shine Spark, gets a nice door fix. Let's see if he does it. Almost had it. Naii the Bath is now in Crumble City. Oof, little close call there, but gets the item. Bam. Perfect fight here. Well, not a perfect fight. The Mega Metroid, excuse me, always one-shots you. Anyway, the SAX does not protect Samus, as some may believe. The SAX just wants to kill the Metroid. So that's what the SAX does, and the SAX fails again because the SAX is a confirmed non-Chad. SAX is not a Chad. GG Baria will finish with a 145X. Once Samus goes into those beams, the run is done. That is 100% for Baria, who is the winner of the race. Congratulations to Baria. Chat, I am cooked, he said. Yeah, we all saw it. But you know what? You won the race. Feel free to join the chat at any point, Baria. You should have the link. I think my audio cooked out there for a moment. I blame this microphone. I've had friends on Discord tell me multiple times, microphone sometimes just doesn't work, and I think it actually happened there. Either way, we're almost done with the sector. Naii the Bath is now in Sector 2. Has to clear out this room. Baria, if you want the link, let me know. I can resend it to you if you want to join the chat and talk. Of course, Baria still has to clear up these final few things. Invite you? I will do so. Hang tight. Let's get an invite link here. Invite people. Hold on a second. I will send the Discord a link to you, Baria. Hang tight. Naii the Bath is now approaching, I believe he just cleared out Ripper Tower, now going to Oasis. There you go, Baria.
Flash.
Baria!
Flash.
Oh, well, from an objective standpoint, that was definitely a rough run, but you got the win. Tell me, how are you feeling?
I'm so sick.
Sick as in, like, under the weather?
Yes, I'm physically ill.
Well, you know what? Good job being doing this with all the sickness plaguing you. Before we get to your opinion on this, I just want to give Baria some props. Baria has been behind the scenes helping get his races up today. Baria has been a crucial point, and he's done a race, and I think he still has another race planned. So, chat, give Baria kudos. He's sick, and he's doing all of this, and seriously, without his help, a lot of these races would not have happened on Speedgaming, so thank you, Baria.
I'm like laying at a 45-degree angle during the whole race.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, you know what?
Fire.
Fire. Hey, how does it feel getting past, what was it? Kago Spark. Had a little bit of a rough time there. You know what? Sick and getting that done in 2 tries. I'll give you props. That was pretty good.
Did you see me do saveless 4 times just to show how easy it is? That was awesome.
Oh, so it was how easy it was. It wasn't because you messed up. Okay.
Yeah.
There you go. You heard it here first. Baria just
know.
wanted to illustrate how easy saveless was. Oh, boy. As Naii the Bath finishes Sector 2, he's almost done there. Baria, guess how many beams you had?
Huh?
Guess how many beams you had?
How many?
13.
That's slightly more than average.
Yeah, guess how many Naii had?
Like 25.
19, actually.
Okay.
It was pretty rough for Naii. Naii had 18 beams at Baria. So he only had 1 beam from Baria onward, which was pretty good.
That's horrible.
But overall, yeah, pretty rough.
But yeah, I actually like feel horrible.
I'm really sorry to hear
physically terrible.
Well, the good news is once you're done with tonight's race, you will no longer have to worry about the group stage, especially if you come out with a win against Big Ohm. Then you could just rest. And honestly, dude, after the work you've helped with this community, I think that is well-warranted rest, my man.
Thanks, man. Yo, 110. That's why I did so
110!
bad, so I can
There
get
you-
the 110.
There you go. 110 emotes in the chat. I don't want to
Did
take
you like the SAX fight?
Yeah, you did. Was that
was-
for demonstration purposes as well?
I was bored. Well, I needed to spice it up a little bit.
You absolutely needed to. Well, you could have just used screw attack to kill SAX.
I would die first. I
You
think.
absolutely would. No, it's actually true. If you have 20 energy tanks and use only screw attack, you will die. You cannot kill the SAX with screw attack. Schmade says he might have lied. Huh, typical Schmade. Well, before we let you go, you can stay here if you want. There's literally no rush, but I want to make sure you know you don't have to stay and chat if you want to relax before your 10:30 p.m. race. Anything else?
I am relaxed.
You are relaxed? All right, good. Well, Naii is at Adam. I don't know if you noticed, but Naii missed septic tank in Sector 4, so Naii had to actually do cleanup in Sector 4.
I did not notice that.
Yeah, well, Naii is now there on 150. It looks like a 154 pace. If the fight goes well, we'll see.
I feel like if I missed septic tank, I just would have not known what item I forgot.
Yeah,
like I wouldn't have realized it.
Honestly, I think it was an effort from chat to kind of remind Naii, because I think in Sector 6, Naii stopped for a moment and looked at the map, and I think realized it. So if that was indeed the case, thank you, chat, for reminding Naii, because truly, if you get 99%, if the other runner is slower than you and gets 100%, they win. So there's no time penalty for 99%. You just lose. So you want to get all the items. So even in a losing effort, it's good to see Naii go after that extra item. Baria, if you're able to, in a few words, we don't want to force you to talk too much, please tell chat why 100% is the best.
It's actually not. Any percent is better. 69% is better.
69%. The world record for that run is really good.
That's true. Super optimized. What other categories are better?
Yakuza RTA.
Yep. Fastest fusion.
I will not give Mappo the benefit of the doubt. I think that is a horrible strat.
Memco is the best category. Shout out to Biospark.
There you go. Biospark with some love from the community. Naii with the nice freeze kill there. I think it was a 6-shot. Can he kill the beast in 2 shots? Yes, yes. All right, good job, Naii.
Look how much faster that was compared to my fight. That was great.
It really was. Let's see. Does Naii get some doubles? Oh, Naii going for the cheese. I loved doing this strat early. Oh, I think that was a double, actually. Maybe not. Let's see. If this one connects and it kills, that was a double. Yep, Naii did get a double fight. Good job. All right, final split here. All Naii has to do is turn on the emergency system and then get out. So, Baria, now that you have a win under your belt, a win against Big Ohm would essentially guarantee your spot into the quarterfinals. How confident are you feeling?
Pretty confident. The only thing I'm worried about is forgetting an item.
I see. I see.
I think after that, I can lock in on the next one.
There you go.
I got about an hour and a half to hype myself up. Yeah.
Well, there you go. And here's the thing. That race will be on Speedgaming too. So chat, here's what I want you to do. Once we wrap up here, if you want to watch more Fusion, simply go to Speedgaming 2. At that point, you'll be watching commentating from two, I believe it's WX Fan and Loyal, and they are commentating the race between Ronald Rage and Nacho CPA. That race will conclude, and then we'll have a quick intermission before Baria's race against Big Ohm. That'll be on Speed Gaming 2, so you don't want to miss it. Oh no, 1 HP for Naii. The run is almost over, and this amazing race is almost over as well. See how Naii handles this.
I think I'm gonna sit up for the next run.
You're gonna sit up.
That'll improve my focus.
I think that is a good idea. Maybe splash your face with some water, you know?
Yeah, maybe I'll take a cold shower.
Whew, wow. Baria going for the motivational speaker strat. I've tried doing cold showers.
I'm overheating.
Oh, I see. Well, good luck on that. By the way, we can confirm Naii does have one of the items. Final count is 20 energy tanks, 250 missiles, and 74 power bombs. Naii is going to finish with a 155, 3x, probably a 32 by the looks of it. 33. Good job, Naii. I will send you the link if you want to join the race here, or at least the commentating. I can't speak today, Baria. This is what happens when you do 2 races commentary. I might very well do that 10:30 race if no one signed up for it. Where are you, Naii? I will send a thing to you in just a moment. Bear with me. All right, Naii, when you are ready, you can join that. Uh-oh, I think I gave you the wrong link. Don't click on that link, Naii. Gave him the wrong link, Baria.
Man, Flash, what did you send him?
The commentary link. That is the wrong link, Naii says. I am well aware. Oh, boy. Look at that. I am cooked, too. I now have power over the stream, Naii says. I trust that Naii won't do that. Okay, join Naii and feel free to join the commentary when you are ready. We can get confirmation from how Naii feels about the race there. There you are. Awesome. Thanks for not hijacking the stream, first of all, Naii. Second of all, congrats. How do you feel after that race?
18 beams.
18.
Baria core. I'm angered. What kind of rotten mark is that?
Yeah, you had 19 total. We were counting. We felt so bad afterward. We were like, this is horrible. This is horrible, RNG.
I had 20, by the way.
You had 20? Oh, I miscounted. Goodness. Oh, 20 beams.
Jeez, 20 is huge.
Well, Naii, how are you feeling? We noticed that you missed Septic Tank. We're happy that you were able to get back to it and grab that missile expansion. How do you feel about the run overall?
Oh, man. I actually was never ahead of my PV except for after Yakuza. Apparently, I saved like 20 seconds over my PV.
Well, there you go. Plenty of time. Save options for there.
Then I proceeded to lose 20 seconds in each of the next 3 splits.
Oh. That is gauntlet. That is a really rough split for you.
Oh, I lost 2 minutes in cleanup.
2 minutes. Yeah, by the way, Baria tried to do saveless. He showed us 3 times how to do saveless.
Oh, I hit saveless 3 times. I just didn't store the spark in the charge room.
Yeah, so he missed the spark there.
Yeah.
But otherwise, what do you think was your best cleanup sector, Naii?
My best cleanup? None of them.
None of them. Okay. Well, you know what? Plenty of opportunity overall. Any other thoughts that you guys have?
No.
What about you, Naii? I want to give you some opportunity to talk before we end the race here. How are you feeling?
My brain is mush.
Your brain is mush. That's what 100% will do to you, by the way. All right, so here's the thing, chat. We have to sadly kind of end it soon to get ready for Speed Gaming's next thing. So now we'll wrap up there with the credits. Keep in mind, both of these runners will race again. Here, I'll let you know. The next race featuring Baria is 10:30 p.m. tonight, so in 90 minutes. Nai's next race is 6 p.m. tomorrow against Thunder 99. So we're looking forward to both of you doing more races in this group. It's gonna be fun. Gonna be fun for sure.
GG's.
GG's. Anything else you guys want to add before we commentary here?
Nope.
Not really.
All right, cool. All right, well, with that in mind, we will sign off. We will give control back to Speed Gaming. Thank you all again for watching. Thanks, Speed Gaming, of course, for getting everything set on up. Baria, you two in particular, really being a big role here. And to the runners and fans, switch over to Speed Gaming 2 to watch the race between Ronald and Nacho. I will be likely back later. I will see you all next time. Have a good one. And as always, don't save the animals.